Hey guys, I wanted to take as long as I could to make this video so, we could get away from all the action of week 2. And in my post-game video, I didn't talk about any injuries other than the Hasselbeck thing because he got hit hard and it didn't look good in the game, and I did want to wish him well, but I didn't want to get into the injury thing because I know what 49ers fans would say if I talked about that stuff. And that video was about the game, and the game was about our 11 players lining up against their 11 players, whoever those 11 players may be. But that game's over, and to any Niners fans, I'm going to say I got over it in a few minutes. And for those of you who are still like, oh man, I can't believe we lost, I would say move on. Losing is not as fun as winning, obviously, but I think if you are not over it yet, you need to move on. You need to get over it. I'm not gonna let this phase me. I mean, we are a 4-12 team. We went 4-12 last year. We've got all new coaches. If you think things are just gonna snap right into place, it's not happening. If it does, it's awesome, but I wouldn't count on it. So now this video is gonna be about the team. After 3 games, I thought one way or another we would be 2-1. I didn't know if we were going to lose to the Niners or lose to the Bears. So I'm going to say we're going to be where I thought we would be if we can beat Chicago this week. And we have 2 big swing games coming up. We got the Bears and we got the Cardinals about a month down the road. So we got a long list of injuries right now, and it sucks. Again, it's really getting frustrating with this team right now. But, let's talk about it. Matt bruised a rib. It's the best we could have hoped for. It really is. I mean, yeah, I was worried he broke something or something got punctured, but a rib fracture, it sounds like it's a minor rib fracture. So there's a good chance he will not play against Chicago. But I'm going to say I think we can roll with Seneca Wallace for a couple weeks. I just don't want a quarterback controversy. And you Seattle fans out there, if you think Wallace gives us the best chance to win, you can run with that. But I really don't want a quarterback controversy to get in the way of whatever it is we can do this year. So we may not have him for Chicago or Indianapolis. I can't see him taking any longer than Jacksonville to get back when we play Jacksonville week 5. If he's not back by then, that would be very surprising. What else do we got? Julius apparently got a little nicked up in the Niners game, but it's not significant. He's not going to miss any time, so not worried about that. Deion Branch was not in the Niners game, so I'm guessing, he couldn't have re-aggravated the injury because he didn't play, so I'm guessing he'll be back any day now. I would be very surprised if he wasn't back by Chicago. Same for Walter Jones. Walter Jones could have. They said he had a chance to play against the Niners. That didn't pan out. So I would expect to see him back against the Bears. And if he misses that game and the Colts game, I'll be scratching my head because with everything we've been told, he should be back any time. And if they keep pushing that date back on us, I'm going to start thinking they're hiding something. Locklear went down in the Niners game, so meaning both our tackles are as of this moment out. I don't know how big a deal it is, but when I saw Fry go into the game, I don't even know his first name, our left tackle. He went into the game, I thought, oh, we're fucked, because I don't even know who Fry is. I don't know his first name. I've never heard of the guy, but, I got to give it up to him. He did not make me want to throw something at him. He went out there and did his job. I think he committed maybe one penalty. That might have been Ray Willis, but he was certainly not the reason why we lost. I'll give him that much. He did fine out there. And it's great to see backups come in like that. So I don't know what's going to be the situation with Locklear. It didn't look too bad. It didn't sound like it was too bad, but God. They're piling up on us right now. So that's pretty much all the stuff offensively I can talk about. I know Hoosh has like back spasms, but he had those last week and that didn't keep him out, so I'm not thinking about that. Defensively, Brandon Mebane. God. Nobody's talking about this one, but he didn't play against the Niners, so I don't know what's up. He's not on the injury report now, so maybe he's perfectly fine now, but I don't really know what to think. I heard that's the thing. I haven't heard anything. It's frustrating. We absolutely do need him back. He's a good pass rusher. I mean, he gives us quite a few sacks every year, and he's very good against the run. He's undersized, but he makes up for that. And we have a very deep defensive line, so if we have to play a few weeks without Mebane, we can do that. But you'd rather not. Leroy Hill obviously going to be out until November at the best. A lot worse than the initial prognosis, which really, really pisses me off because we just gave him that huge contract. I know it's not his fault, but god damn it. But again, I like our backup linebackers a lot. I think we have some of the best backup linebackers in the league. So I'm willing to roll with guys like Hawthorne and Herring and D.D. Lewis. Those guys can play. They've shown me enough. Tutupu left the Niners game, meaning he's now been hurt 3 times in the first 2 weeks, which is really frustrating me and really makes me think it might be a problem with him, the player. But it sounds like it's very minor because his first injury against the Rams, he came back, got hurt again, might have came back at the end, we might have held him out, but he was able to play early against the Niners. Then he got hurt again, and I don't know what's up, but it sounds like it's very minor, and he'll almost definitely play against Chicago. So that should be fine. Trufant obviously not coming back until the bye. He'll be back, I think, after the bye week, after the Arizona game. So, we have a timetable for that. We just need him to get back. And Josh Wilson, out for a while. We don't know how long. They won't say, but it's going to be a little while. And god damn it. I don't know, but I'll say our secondary was doing well these first 2 weeks. I had no problem with this secondary. It wasn't making plays, but we didn't give up that much to Mark Bulger or Sean Hill. Now, Jay Cutler is the kind of quarterback that if you give him the opportunity, he will throw all over you, but he doesn't seem to be in the right kind of offense to do that. But now we're going with Kelly Jennings and I think Kevin Hobbs, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, but I'll say so far our secondary, losing some of their better players, they have stepped up. I have not felt like they're blowing games for us or making life hard for us. And a lot of that goes back to the pass rush. Lawrence Jackson has been great this year. Kearney's made great plays. The pass rush in general I've been good with, so I think we can survive without a great secondary, especially against a team like the Bears who do not have the best receivers in the league. Now, down the road, we're going to play the Colts and the Cardinals before we get Trufant or Wilson back, and I don't know if I see it, guys. So that's pretty much the rundown. I'm not too disappointed about the loss to the Niners. I admit that I thought we could win, but it's a long season. We have a lot of chances to make up for that, and I'm going to expect to win this Bears game. I'm going to probably talk more about it later. I'm going to sit down in front of the Bears game expecting to win no matter who goes out there, because I don't think that Bears team is very good, and the fact that they were able to beat the Steelers in a fluky game actually makes me think it's a lot more likely we're going to beat them, because if they were 0-2, they're completely desperate. They have to win. And now they're 1-1, not so much. So I'm going to expect to beat Chicago regardless of who goes out there. I don't think that's a very good team. Jay Cutler's going to give us opportunities to force turnovers. We just have to take them. Pittsburgh could not do that. I don't think Cutler turned it over once. But Cutler does stupid stuff. He's going to give us an opportunity to make a turnover. Multiple opportunities. We just got to take advantage. Whoever it is who's in position to make those plays. And if we got to roll with Wallace, I'm fine with that. If we got to, if we got to roll with 2 offensive tackles that nobody knows about, Ray Willis and Fry, then I think we can roll with that. Although the Bears' pass rush is quite good. Like I said, I don't think this Bears team is very good. We're at home. I'm going to expect to win. So, Just wanted to talk about all that. Moving on.